Every time I fall asleep, I wake up to find a new door in my flat that wasn't there before. It started with a door in the hallway. I remember locking up one night, the same routine as always: turn the key, double-check the handle, switch off the lights and crawl into bed. My flat is small, just a single bedroom, a narrow kitchen, and a living room that barely fits the sofa and TV. I know every inch of it. Or I thought I did. The first morning, I woke up groggy and padded out to make tea. That's when I saw it. A plain white door where there had only ever been a blank stretch of wall. The handle was old-fashioned brass, a little tarnished. I stood there for a long time, staring. I hadn't heard any workmen. There was no sign of dust or paint. It was just there. I tried the handle. Locked. I knocked, feeling ridiculous, but there was only silence on the other side. I even called the building manager, but he just laughed. "Maybe you're sleepwalking," he said. "Or you need a holiday." Well, I tried to shrug it off. Maybe I'd just never noticed it before. Maybe the flat had always been this way. That night, I went to bed uneasy. I woke up at 3:14 a.m., heart pounding, convinced I'd heard footsteps in the hallway. I got up, checked the door. Still locked, still silent. I went back to bed, telling myself it was nothing. The next morning, there was another door. This one was in the kitchen, tucked between the fridge and the window. It was narrower, painted a dull blue, with a handle that looked almost handmade. My stomach twisted. I knew, with absolute certainty, that it hadn't been there before. I tried the handle. Locked, again. I pressed my ear to the wood and thought I heard a faint humming, like the sound of distant voices. I started taking photos, documenting every change. Each morning, a new door appeared, one in the bathroom, another behind the wardrobe, one even on the ceiling above my bed. They were all different, some tall and thin, some squat and wide, all with unique handles and locks. None of them would open. I stopped sleeping properly. I set up my phone to record the flat overnight, hoping to catch something, anything, that would explain what was happening. The footage showed nothing unusual. I'd go to bed, the flat exactly as I remembered, and wake up with another door. I asked my neighbors if they'd noticed anything strange, but they just looked at me with polite confusion. "You must be imagining it," one said. "Flats don't just grow doors." Soon, the doors started to change. Some had scratches on the wood, as if something had tried to claw its way out. Others had faint stains near the base, dark and spreading. Once, I woke to find a slip of paper pushed under the newest door. It simply read, "Not yet." I stopped inviting people over. I was afraid of what they might see, or worse, what they might not. The doors became part of my daily life, a silent, growing collection. I tried to ignore them, but sometimes, late at night, I'd hear soft tapping from behind the wood, or catch a whiff of something unfamiliar, cold and earthy. Last night, I barricaded my bedroom door, desperate for a few hours of undisturbed sleep. When I woke, there was a door at the foot of my bed. This one was different, painted black, with a handle that gleamed in the morning light. As I stared at it, I heard a gentle click. The lock had turned. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what's on the other side. But as I write this, I can hear faint breathing, perfectly in time with my own. I know, deep down, that tonight there will be another door. And sooner or later, one of them will open from the inside.